not try to copy them. You do not need another Mr. Beast. I'm not gonna let people dump their trash on me. Probably know that I think your comment is idiotic. It's Fastlane. You know, YouTube is a finicky beast, and it seems like everybody is an expert nowadays on how for you to blow up or to go viral with your channel. And honestly, there are tons and tons of videos out right now and tons of gurus and so-called experts trying to tell you how to do that. And if you're anything like me, you've probably tried some of their methods, and you know, maybe they've worked for you, maybe they haven't. I gotta say, some of the things these guys have told me to do, I think my channel's actually done worse. And I mean, I realize most of these folks probably really have a good heart and they're really trying to help you succeed. But how many of them do you think are just trying to get you to watch their video? But let's just assume the opposite. Let's assume all these people have your best interest at heart and they really want to help you and they want to help see you succeed, because there's certainly some people that are like that out there. But I do think some of this is a bit self-serving to these channels, because their whole channel is about selling you a course. And I'm not coming at this because I'm angry or anything like that. I've got a viral video, right? I got one video that I would call viral. It's got 500,000 views, so we're talking 500,000 views right now. To me, that's pretty big. You know, to a lot of people, maybe that's not a viral video. Maybe that's not that big of a deal. To me, it's huge. Pretty sure lots of people would like to have a video that's got 500,000 views. But that is not the norm for my channel. From 500,000, it goes down to like 12,000, then it goes to like 10, then it goes to about 5 or 6, and then it goes down to a couple thousand, all the way down to like 30, 40 views, okay? So let's face it, every video is not gonna be a huge hit. That's just the way it is. And there is certainly no guarantee that the video you make and whatever you do, whether it be something an expert tells you or it's just something you came up with, is gonna make that video go viral. This is a finicky world, and nobody really knows why something's gonna go viral. Just like in the song world, nobody really can say that's a hit. Now, I'm sure you've heard lots of people who've been great songwriters, and they've been like, oh yeah, this is the song, and it never becomes a hit, right? Because there's hundreds of thousands of other people that are making amazing music as well. And what makes a song become a hit, nobody really knows. Just somehow it catches and it becomes a hit. But with all that being said, I do think there are probably a few things we can do to help our videos, and I think maybe that's the more honest approach to take at this thing, is what can you do to help your video to go viral? All right, well, I've done the work for you. I've taken the guesswork out of this, and I've looked at my top video, all right? It's this video right here. Why did I buy an Indian instead of a Harley Davidson? So I've come up with 7 keys that I think is gonna help you succeed on YouTube. Will it make your video go viral? I don't know. It made this one go viral. Number 1. So the first thing is basically I used 2 major name brands, okay? I used the #1 motorcycle company in all the world, which is, guess what? Harley Davidson. Duh. And then the next brand I used was its top competitor, which is Indian Motorcycle. So I did a Indian versus Harley Davidson. And you know, people are really interested in that, all right? If you're into cruiser type of motorcycles, these are kind of the 2 major brands in the world. They're the 2 top dogs. They're supposedly a couple of the oldest companies in the world, although Indian is not near as old as Harley as far as continual production. So number 1, we've established that I selected 2 major brands that everybody knows about. It'd be no different than doing like the Ford F-150 against the brand new Chevy Silverado. I mean, these are huge names, right? So you get 2 of the big, huge brands, you put them together, people want to know which one they ought to buy and why. All right, so here's number 2. The second thing I did was I basically created a subject that was one of curiosity. Why did I buy an Indian motorcycle instead of a Harley Davidson? So it asked a question. And you know, basically when we do that, we give people the opportunity to ask the question and get the answer to the question. Why did this guy, namely me in this instance, why did that guy choose an Indian when he could have chosen a Harley Davidson? And I think that was key to this video going viral. Number 3. Now the third thing I think this video had going for it was a pretty good looking thumbnail. Now I found this picture from some motorcycle magazine across the sea somewhere. Found this one and it just absolutely looks stunning. And I think the fact that the picture was of such high quality, that actually added to this video. Now, no one else had ever used that picture up to that point. So I think that was absolutely key to folks clicking on the thumbnail. Now, you've got to have a good thumbnail, because if you don't have a thumbnail that looks decent and a subject that somebody wants to know about, man, chances are somebody's not gonna click that thing. So your thumbnail is like your #1 point of advertising. So it's the subject, and then it's the thumbnail that draws people to click. So along with a thumbnail, I had a pretty good description of the video, why about an Indian versus a Harley Davidson, why I chose Indian over Harley. And then on the backside, when you're uploading all this stuff, you definitely want to put some tags in there, like tag Harley Davidson, tag Indian Motorcycle Company, tag Indian Scout Bobber, for instance, tag Harley Davidson Sportster. I don't know, whatever you think. Harley versus Indian, put a tag, put that in the description on the backside where people can't see this stuff. When they're looking for things, it'll point them towards your video. Number 4. Now, the fourth thing I did was, I was pretty new at videos actually when I made that video. I was certainly no expert of being on camera or anything at that point, but I did approach it like I was not really an expert, but definitely like I was confident in what I was talking about. And I think that's a lot of it. I think we definitely have to approach these things like we are not the expert, but we definitely have a voice and we are confident in what we're saying. I don't think you can kind of hem and haw around about this stuff. I think you basically have to approach it like you're a professional, like this isn't your first rodeo, this is not your first video, that you have been doing this for the last 20 years as far as someone else knows. Now you got to assume this is the first time this person has ever come in contact with you. This is the first time they've ever heard anything about your story. This is your first impression. Man, you want to make sure this video kicks and it slaps. You absolutely are giving this person the vibe that you know what you're talking about, at least in your opinion. And give it your real life stuff, man. That's what folks want to know. We can all read a spec sheet, okay? But we can't know your personal experience. That is an incredible value to someone. Why did you do this? I can read the spec sheet. I can put these two products side by side and I can see the differences, but why did you choose that one? Especially if they're products that are somewhat similar or they're close. And you're like, well, why did that guy want that one instead? Maybe I should think about that one. Maybe I should try that one. That's how you grab folks. You gotta just basically act like you belong on YouTube. Because guess what? You do. No one has the monopoly on this thing. No one owns this platform. Just because someone's a big YouTuber or they have a huge channel or they have opinions about something or they've been around or they're sponsored or whatever, doesn't mean that you don't know something as well. You may in fact know something that guy doesn't. Somebody actually said it like this: fake it till you make it, baby. Come on. Act like you belong. Because guess what? You do. You have every right to be on YouTube and give your opinion the same as anybody else, okay? Number 5. So number 5 is basically this: be an original. We don't need another carbon copy. We don't need another Corey Kenshin. We don't need another Mr. Beast. We don't need another Fortnite. We don't need another whoever. Besides, you're never gonna be as good as those people anyways, all right? Now, I get it. Emulation is the highest form of flattery, right? I think it's super, super cool to try to emulate somebody on some level. Now, you can gather a lot from people, but do not try to copy them, okay? The best thing you have going for you is your originality. We do not need another Mr. Beast. You'll never be as good as they are at being Mr. Beast. What Mr. Beast will never be as good at is being you. And we can always obviously enjoy and respect these people and gain a lot from them, but just be yourself, man. Best thing you got going for you is being yourself. Number 6, engage with your fans. That particular video that I'm talking about, I have been commenting and talking to people for the last several years on that. Matter of fact, when people comment recently, they're like, hey, you probably aren't going to pay attention to this, but blah, blah, blah. And they're super surprised when I comment back. And I'm like, oh yeah, man, absolutely. And I have conversations. I've been doing that for years. Those comments mean a lot to the growth of your video. So comment with the people who want to talk to you, because chances are they're going to come back and they're going to watch another video. Definitely engage with your fans, all right? You want to grow that fan base, you want those subs, so you want to engage with your fans. Number 7, last but not least, man, you need to toughen up. If you are going to be on any kind of social media platform for any length of time whatsoever, you're going to have to grow a thick skin, bro, okay? You are not going to be able to be little mamby-pamby, baby poopy pants, because folks are going to come at you, all right? They're going to come at you personally. They're going to come at your looks. They're going to come at the way you talk. They're going to come at your opinions. They're going to come at whatever they can. They're going to call you old, stupid, dumb, fat, ugly. I don't know. Believe me, you are going to have to toughen up, and you're going to have to stop worrying about what people think. Stop caring about a bunch of people who don't care about you. Now, I care about my fans, all right? I care about people that want to have genuine conversations with me. Who I don't care about is somebody who just wants to be an ass, all right? I don't care about those people. I used to try to apologize. I used to try to engage with those folks and be like, oh, yeah, and explain myself. I don't do that anymore. I don't care. Matter of fact, you leave some kind of a comment that's rude, I'm probably gonna give you a thumbs up, and I'm gonna be like, sounds good, bro. You know, so if you get that from me, you probably know that I think your comment is idiotic. Beyond that, I'm probably just gonna block it. If it is some kind of a really offensive comment towards myself, towards somebody else who may or may not be watching the channel, dude, I'm gonna block that comment. I'm not gonna keep that up on my page so it can be hurtful or irritating to somebody else. Because I want my channel to be a channel and a place of positivity and of good, healthy conversations. I do not want it to be a place where people just feel like they can come and just, you know, vomit their garbage all over everybody. You know, people are like garbage trucks sometimes. They're just looking for somewhere to unload. And this is not going to be the place, and I'm not going to be the guy. I'm not going to let people dump their trash on me, and neither should you. That is my top 7 recommendations for how to go viral on YouTube. Now, do I really know how to go viral? I don't know. I don't think anybody really knows. We just get a video and it does something, and sometimes it catches and it just catches on fire and goes and goes and goes. Dude, I hope these continue to go viral. I hope I go big, and I hope you do as well. Would you do something for me? Would you like the video if you like this kind of thing? Subscribe to the channel and comment below. Share it with your friends. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Hey, if you think I'm totally wrong, tell me below. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope this is helpful. I hope your videos all go viral. I'll see you next time. Keep making those videos. Believe in yourself, all right? Because I believe in you. It's fast lane. Lawnmower outside. Shouldn't take long. These lawns are pretty small out here. Damn, this freaking lawnmower is going forever, man. Come on. It never fails. It seems like every time I go to make a video, somebody has to mow their lawn and start blow packing. God, please don't make me kill again. Getting thirsty. We're just sitting here waiting. It's cool. It's cool, man. I don't really want to make a video. I'm pretty much thrilled about the whole thing right now. I mean, these lawns are like the size of a postage stamp. How long can this possibly be taking? You're fine. I'm waiting for this guy with the blow pack to stop. Yeah. You're on video right now. Woo! I'm almost done. As soon as this guy stops blow packing.
I think you got a while ago.
I'm gonna try to be patient. Please stop. Oh, come on. Seriously. Seriously? An ice cream truck now? What the hell?